Okay, I thought I'd do a review of the ABBA Voyage gig. Um, Went on Sunday the 5th of June, so I've left it a week. Let it all settle in, filter down, um, to give a proper assessment of it, I suppose. Um, so, I've loved ABBA since 1974, since I watched them win the Eurovision Song Contest on telly. Um, So from then until I got to see them was 17,592 days. That's patience. Um, I've been to hundreds and hundreds of gigs over the years. I've played hundreds and hundreds of gigs over the years. Um, how does this fit in the grand scheme of things? It's number one by an absolute mile. It's incredible. It's mind blowing. Um, it's very, very difficult to explain just how good it is, but I'll try. I'll take each bit separately and try. Um, the arena. Okay, they built the arena themselves. It's the best venue I've ever been to. It's stunning. It's beautiful. It feels nice. It feels friendly. The staff are lovely. Um, it holds 3,000. I went with my son, who's 21, who also loves ABBA. Um, we had a bit of a walk round it when we went in, and you can see wherever you are. Um, it's not high or anything like that. Like if you go to a normal arena, I mean, we were sort of at the side, at the top, at the back, which in a normal arena would be just an awful view, but it's not. You can see wherever you are. Um, it's a very, very, very nice venue. Very easy to get to as well. Literally across the road from the DLR station, so very easy to get to. So that's the arena. Um, the live band. That's that's an important bit really, because that's one thing that makes it feel like a proper gig. Um, the live band are amazing. The 10-piece live band, exemplary. They're just incredible, um, and they really do give it that live feel. Um, the avatars. What can you say about the avatars? They're outstanding. They when they do when they're on the stage, they look real. You can't see the screen, which kind of stretches the whole width of the stage and round. You don't know there's a screen there. It's and they you get a little bit when they go big, because they do run it like a proper gig, as in there's well for most of the songs. I'll go into that in a bit. They they sort of they have sort of zoom ins like you would at a big concert, with the faces and stuff like that. And I suppose when they're huge, they can look a little tiny bit unreal, but you really don't notice it. When they're on the stage, it's mind blowing. It looks like a gig, which leads me onto the lights. I think the lights are probably the most important bit of it. There are lights throughout the arena, and they're kind of different for every song. The really clever bit about the lights, though, is that they're in the arena and they go sort of beyond the avatars to the other side of the screen, and they're perfectly synced. So you get this amazing sense of depth, which is kind of how the illusion completes, if you like. So you've got this amazing light show going on, which carries on behind the avatars, but it's actually part of the animation, if you like. So it's quite incredible to see in real life. And the crowd get into it. The crowd were wonderful. They were singing along, getting into it. It felt like a real gig. It's so hard to sort of get that through, that the fact that you're watching what's essentially a film with a live band, and you have to keep pinching yourself to tell yourself it's not real. It's mind blowing. It's the greatest thing I've ever seen, sort of thing. Do I want to go again? Yeah, of course I do. Yeah, I'd go every night if I could. It's amazing. It's just incredible. Did I cry? Yeah, of course I did. Cried when I saw the stadium out the train window on the way there. As soon as the first song started, I was gone completely. It has to be seen to be believed. Now I'll go through the sort of set list, really, and sort of explain a little bit about what happens in each bit. So if you don't want any spoilers for the set list, turn off now. So the set list. Well, it starts off, the intro music is a Benny song, instrumental. I don't know how you pronounce it. It's called Skull Gang. Lovely piece of music. And then the whole stage starts pulsing, and they appear in front of you, out of the floor, with the visitors, which is a perfect song for a first song. It's just amazing. They have these amazing peacock costumes on, and then that blasts straight into Hole in Your Soul, a great rocking number where right at the start they kind of throw their peacock costumes to the floor, and the band rocks, so it's like, it feels so live. And then there is, between song banter and interaction with the crowd, Benny comes on and goes, "To be or not to be, that is no longer the question," and then does a little bit of the EastEnders theme tune and goes into SOS. Incredible. Knowing Me, Knowing You doesn't actually have the avatars in it. It's an amazing video. It's one of the best ones. It doesn't have the avatars stood on the stage with it. It's just this amazing video with sort of mirror images that spread right the way around. It's crazy. And there's Chiquitita and Fernando, which are quite sort of straight done. There's sort of the four of them on stage with sort of like the Chiquitita's got a huge sun behind them, and it's really good. Mamma Mia is sort of more video orientated with huge images behind them. Incredible. And Does Your Mother Know? A very interesting one. Certainly one of my favourite ones, because it's rocked up Beyond song, but he kind of, Beyond starts it off and then introduces the band, and the band kind of come on the stage, so it's like them singing and playing, but it's great. Then we go into Eagle, which is a sort of animated video thing, and a character called Rora, which is a sort of Swedish folk character. It's really good. It's really good. And then it goes into the sort of Voulez-Vous album quartet. So it starts off with Lay All Your Love on Me, which again, there's none of the sort of avatars stood on the stage. It's a huge video in the kind of, for want of a better phrase, Tron costumes. And it's amazing. But the most amazing bit is right at the end, where Lay All Your Love on Me goes into Summer Night City, where there's the big sort of animation thing kind of twists around and sucks down, and then it blasts them onto the stage. It's a real heart-stopping moment. they've got the sort of polar music pyramids behind them. That's amazing. And then goes into a really rocked up version of Gimme Gimme Gimme, where the lights go off on the suits, so they're sort of all in black. And then Voulez-Vous, another Aurora video interlude. And then they go into all this, when all is said and done, which is it was one of the highlights for me, that one. They sort of descend these big mesh screens into the arena, so you get huge sort of avatars of them turning around and singing it, and the first bit of it's done sort of a cappella. It's amazing. Don't Shut Me Down's quite a simple one, but it's very, very good. There's just a huge sort of orange pulsing light goes all the way around the arena sort of thing while they're doing that. And I Still Have Faith in You is kind of an extended version of what's in the promo video. It's, again, excellent. Waterloo, the Avatars aren't on stage for that, and it's really old footage of them doing Waterloo mainly at Eurovision, and it kind of, I don't know, love the song, don't get me wrong, but it kind of, the video's so old, it's kind of very pixelated, very distorted, so that was the only one I thought, no, I thought they kind of should have maybe done the Avatars and dressed them up in the Eurovision Song Contest outfits for that. That would have been better. Thank You for the Music is great, sing along. Dancing Queen's just lights in the arena behind, everybody singing, wonderful. And finishing off with The Winner Takes It All, with just the four of them on stage with the videos behind them. Amazing. And that's that was the last song, and then they sort of disappear back down into the stage. There's a video of their current selves come up to sort of wave to everybody with what I assume to be a huge lineup of all the people involved in doing it behind them, which is not a dry eye in the house. It's incredible. The set list is great. It's just amazing. Go and see it. So in summation, I went, and I've been overexcited about this since last September, since the press conference, since we got tickets, and it's been building up. I think I've been more excited about this. I'm 53, and I've been more excited about this than when I was like 7 on Christmas Eve. It's ridiculous, really. I thought I was getting quite worried, to be honest. The more it got closer and closer and closer, that I'd kind of built it up to be something it could never achieve. But it did. It overachieved. That's how amazing it is. It's mind-blowingly incredible. Do you believe it's real? When the Avatars are there, the 4 of them on the stage, and you've got the live band at the side, you have to keep pinching yourself to go, it's not real, this is not real, but it feels so real. It's the most spectacular, incredible thing I've ever seen in my life. When it comes down to it, you can tell they've spent £140 million on it, for the arena, for the 2 years of 500 to 1,000 animators working on the Avatars and stuff like that. The incredible live band, the lights are amazing. They're what makes it real. Will I go again? I'd go every night if I could. It's amazing. I spoke to a couple of the sort of people that work there on the way out. The guy, and I sort of said to this bloke, I went, "Do you get to see that every night?" And he went, "Yeah, I do." I went, "You've got the greatest job on earth. That's just brilliant." So yeah, should you go and see it? Absolutely. Am I going to go and see it again? As many times as I possibly can. It's incredible. So go and see it. Thanks for listening. If you want to comment below, please feel free. Thank you.